it's genuinely not funny how long it's just taken me to do this hairstyle and for me to still be unsure if I like it or not, because I feel like these need to be shorter first of all, but like I can't cut my hair obviously. But then I also feel like it just doesn't suit me. And now I'm sat doing makeup because I feel like it'll look better if I put makeup on. That's what I'm trying to convince myself and tell myself it'll be fine once I've put a little bit of makeup on. And I'm literally not even doing anything. If anything, I'm going to go to Lidl to get a few bits. It feels so weird vlogging, but it feels so good. And I picked up my camera because I've been like just missing doing like long form videos. Like TikTok's fun and I like doing TikTok, but I like doing sit down videos and just chatting and like vlog style, and then it means I can sit and edit, and I love editing, so like why not just film anything. I'm using the NARS concealer. This is my favourite concealer. Like if you haven't ever used the NARS concealer, you need to try it because it's literally my go-to. I don't know why I'm putting it on like this. I never put it on like this. I always put it on the back of my hand to like warm it up and then put it on my face. If you haven't tried this technique as well, like I feel like it just goes on so much nicer when you don't use as much product. If you just like put some on the back of your hand and then use like a concealer brush and then just go in under the eye, because otherwise I feel like if you do it straight from the applicator, you put too much on, it can just look a little bit cakey. I've literally got like a million NARS concealers, like it's not even funny. Because I run out so quick and I'm like, absolutely not. Because I don't wear foundation all the time, I'll just wear concealer like as foundation, even though I just put it under like the main parts I need it. England play tomorrow. I mean, we're pretty much like through anyway, I'm pretty sure. When I watched the last game, that's what they said, that we're basically through. So the last game we didn't play too good. It was 1-1. So it was a draw, and if we want to be winning the Euros we need to up our game, because like what is that? But I love like the Euros being on, like I feel like everyone just gets together a bit more, do you know what I mean? Like the whole of England just wants to go to the pub. That is the vibe. As soon as like it goes into like the actual stages where it's like a knockout, it's going to be so much more fun and like entertaining, even though it's like kind of scary if we get knocked out, but that's the joy. Especially in this weather, like the weather is actually unreal. It's 26 degrees today in Leeds. Like, when is it ever that hot? My mum's absolutely fuming because she's gone to Cyprus and the weather's like this. Like it's 30 degrees in Cyprus, it's 26 degrees in Leeds. I am obsessed with Booktok at the minute, like obsessed. And I get all my recommendations from TikTok. I've read ACOTAR, like I've got all the ACOTAR books here. Absolutely loved them. I struggled with the last one at first because I was like, this is such a slow read, like I'm not going to be able to get into it. Literally loved it. Like Nessa became one of my favourite characters, like I really loved her and Cassian together. Like literally obsessed. Got that from TikTok. Like originally I got the first ACOTAR book from Sophia and Cinzia, because she was reading them and she was like, oh my god, everyone has to read them. So I got onto it, and then obviously the TikTok followed and they were like, read all the rest, because everyone were hooked. I mean the first book got me hooked anyway, so I would have read it regardless. But yeah, finished that like maybe like last month. Such a good read. And I didn't even know they're bringing out another one, but they are, but it's not going to be for like a few years apparently. And then I moved on to Fourth Wing, read Fourth Wing, was obsessed with Fourth Wing, like the dragons. I'm sorry, how sassy was, I can't even say his name, like Taran. I want to say something like, I can't even remember if I'm saying that right, but the black dragon, you know who I'm on about. He was so sassy, he was giving personality. And now I need to read Iron Flame, but I haven't bought that book yet, and I don't know whether to just wait, because like the next one after that is not out until next year, so that's like a bit of a wait. I don't know if I want to wait that long, so I don't know if I'll just wait a little bit longer and then read the second one. I'm on to my next book, and I'm literally in my fantasy era. Like I never read fantasy before ACOTAR, and then ever since I'm like, you can't get me out of fantasy. Like it just gets me so captivated and hooked, and it just transports you to a whole other world now. But I like fantasy books that have romance in, because I am like a romance lover, so that's kind of the vibe. So if you've got any recommendations, comment below. I was a bit like down the other day, like at the start of the week, just getting like a bit depression session. My boyfriend was like, I feel like you need a book, and then he was like, what's on your wish list? So I told him, and he bought me the book. Like how cute is that? So then the book came like a day later or 2 days later, and I told him that I wanted to read Powerless is the one that I'm reading right now. So I've started it, and it's massively giving me Game of Thrones, and I didn't really know much about Powerless before I bought the book, to be honest. I just got the recommendation from TikTok and everyone was saying like it's kind of like romance vibes, fantasy, so I was like, okay, sold. So I bought it, and then yeah, it's giving full on Game of Thrones, which I've not read Game of Thrones. I've seen the first movie, so that's the only reason why I know like why it's correlating, do you know what I'm saying? Like it's giving the same vibes. But it's not put me off because I'm still really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the characters, I'm enjoying the flirt between the two like mainish characters, because that's only as far as I've got right now. Don't want to spoil it for anyone, so I won't give any spoilers. But yeah, it just kind of threw me off with the Game of Thrones vibes. I'm like, I feel like I know this story already. But then I googled it, and apparently the author said it's like Game of Thrones and another book had a baby, kind of that vibe. So she's definitely got like big inspiration from Game of Thrones, so it kind of like makes sense. But yeah, that's what I'm enjoying right now. I do want to start posting more fitness content, like that's kind of like my bag right now, like not the content but like just in my fitness era. Like I'm trying to train for a half marathon, but I've had like issues with that, which I will like, I think I might do a video on if anyone's interested. I'll just do it anyway because that's what content I do want to post. And then I'm at the gym, so I'm kind of like hybrid training at the minute, which has been like quite a nice switch from being like strictly just at the gym or just strictly training for like a run, so to speak. So it's literally like changed my whole love for fitness, I feel like, because I'm just like doing bits of everything and I don't get bored, which is so nice. I've been trying to I feel like I've lost my jawline, and realistically like I'm not eating a lot, like I'm working out, like where the hell has my jawline gone? I don't know if it's because I put weight on like last year and it's going to take some time to like snatch back, I don't know what it is, but I need the jawline back. So I'm going to up my cardio. I'm going to do Stairmaster. I see someone on the Stairmaster for like 6 months. She was doing like 30 minutes after a session and she went like jawline just like that, and also like back fat looks great. Like I want that gone. I said to my sister like I want sculpt. Been trying to cut out sugar, which is like, it's been easy because I haven't been buying stuff. Like if there's stuff in the house that's sugar, I'm going to eat it. So like if I don't buy it, it's like the best way to go. Like I don't have to cut out it completely, but just being more wary, like added sugars. Like I were having 2 sugars in my tea, and I were having like 7 teas a day. Like, do you know how much sugar that is? Like now I just put like a little drop of honey in it just to make it a bit sweet, and I feel like that's way better for me than how much I was having a day. So, like cutting out sweets and stuff, try my best. Also fizzy pop, because that's literally the worst, like soda and all that stuff for like inflammation. So I've tried to cut that out because I'm trying to just cut out, like apparently if you cut out sugar and stuff, like it's really good for inflammation in like the face or just the body in general. So I'm just really trying, as you can tell, to get that jawline back, because it's giving double chin right now, to be honest with you. So hopefully within the next year I'll have it back. But oh yeah, and water. I've been drinking so much more water because I fell off. I've got a big 2 litre bottle and I fell off the drinking of water, so I've been like more consistent with it because I'm not like drinking pop. I'm not trying to drink as many cups of tea. I go to the water, especially in this weather, like I'm just going to reach more water, so it's definitely good to be on that. Because a lot of like inflammation can be like water retention, so, and it actually means that you need to drink water, which makes that better, which you normally would think water retention, probably too much water, but actually means you need to drink more water. I think that long form content's going to come back. Like I feel like a lot of people saying that like TikTok's trying to push long form content, like if you're on the creator fund your videos need to be like a minute long and stuff like that, so to earn money. YouTube's going to come back, and I've heard a few people say like YouTube's going to come back, so I'm trying to hop on it real quick because I really miss doing it. But I was saying to Elliot that I love doing vlogs and stuff, but my life's just not that entertaining. Like realistically, what am I doing that I can vlog? Not a lot. It'd be like the same thing every day because that's all I do. Go to the gym pretty much. Anyone watching Love Island this season, this year, because I haven't watched it for the past couple of seasons because I've been like, Love Island, like everyone just goes on it for the brand deal, blah 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 blah, that's the vibe, because everyone knows that's just like the thing rather than going in for love. And it like the old seasons were way better, way funnier, like no one were like felt like they were being themselves in the past seasons. But I was shooting, I was in Brid, drove over because I was doing a shoot, and I was in the hotel like the night before the shoot on my own, and Love Island started that night, so I was like, I might as well watch it in the hotel, like what else am I going to do? Bad decision, because now I'm hooked. I'm actually hooked. I look forward to 9 PM every day. Like, I wasn't expecting Joey Essex to be in there. Like, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of him in there, to be honest. Like, him and Grace aren't my favourites, but I feel like they're going to grow on me because we hadn't seen much of them together as a couple. And I feel like how the whole Samantha thing went about, like, I didn't love that for him. It just got handled wrong, and she should have stayed in the villa realistically to find love, but she didn't get that full chance. Literally look forward to it every day. I'm literally hooked. And it actually makes me laugh my head off when Maya Jama comes in, because she don't come in often, does she? But when she comes in, all the boys are literally like, wow, like, girl, me too. That's how I react to see Maya Jama, but it's funny to watch, like, seeing all the boys like drool over her. Okay, this is the finished look. This is I feel like the hair looks way better now I've done makeup. I just filmed a TikTok and I was like, guys, I need your like honest opinions. Does this hair look okay? And everyone's saying it's look nice, so we're just gonna listen to the TikTokers because they said it looks okay. So just before I leave, I wanted to put you all on a perfume. Okay, so this is my like night out perfume, because literally everyone says like you smell unreal when I wear this. It is the Mademoiselle by Chanel. I've had it for a while now, but you can tell I use it sparingly because you don't need a lot either. I've had it for like over a year, but it's literally my favourite. And then obviously I don't want to wear that on for like an everyday scent because I don't want to waste it. So one day I was at work and this girl came to me and I was like, what are you wearing? Like, you smell unreal. But I knew what it was. Like, at the time I couldn't put my finger on what it was, and I was like, it's Chanel. And she goes, no, I know it smells exactly like Chanel. She was like, because I wear the Chanel one as well, but it's actually like a dupe basically. It's called Raindrops, and it's like £20 from Amazon, maybe even slightly a bit less, and it's spit an image of the Chanel, and it like lasts as well. Not as long as the Chanel one obviously, but it lasts. And then this is the packaging. It's like this like greeny ombre colour, but it's literally unreal. Like, you need to, if that's like a scent that you like, you need to get it because it's like a fraction of the price, and it makes sense to wear it's like an everyday scent if you really like it.